Looking for the scoop on the hottest tech gifts this holiday season? Speaking of, our Steve Kovach says look no further than the App Store. He joins us with the breakdown. What can you glean from looking at the App Store, Steve?
Yeah, Sarah, I like doing this every year because it really tells us which tech companies scored the biggest on Christmas. So you check the Apple App Store rankings for the top free apps, and you kind of see what velocity there are behind certain apps. It usually changes up the rankings on Christmas Day as people get their new gadgets and gizmos. And it tells us two main things. First of all, a good indication of what people are downloading when they activate a new phone they get for Christmas. And second of all, gadgets and accessories they got that need a companion app. Now, it's not a perfect system, but it does show, at least give a really strong idea, what was the most popular over Christmas. And the big winner this year, again, it was Meta. Just as Brian was saying, it was the Meta Horizon app for those Quest virtual reality headsets. They've been the winners for the past few years that I've been tracking this. Meta also had the Meta View app for those Ray-Ban smart glasses in the top 40. Let me give you some other notable trends here. Lemon 8, that's a social video app from TikTok. It was as high as number 2 yesterday. That's, of course, ahead of the January 19th deadline ban for TikTok. Unclear if that Lemonade app is going to be part of that, but it is made by TikTok, which, of course, is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance. Meantime, you had Amazon Alexa. That was number 2 by late evening yesterday, meaning a lot of Echoes went on sale for the holidays and other smart home appliances that need that Alexa app to set it up. Another sign of Amazon devices selling well, the Parent Dashboard app from Amazon. That's what you use to control your kids' devices from your iPhone. That's likely Kindle Fire tablets. Those sell for pretty cheap, and they're a great option for kids when you don't want to spend all that money on an iPad that's just going to get tossed around a lot by a little kid. And in the fitness category, this is always an interesting one. You had the Aura. That's the app for the Aura Ring fitness tracker. That was at number 36. And Garmin slightly ahead of that for its GPS fitness trackers at 33. And you might be asking, why am I paying so much attention to Apple and the iOS App Store? Well, what about Android? Well, that is a little bit of a different picture there. We looked over at the Google Play Store. We know that's not where a lot of the money gets spent on the app ecosystem at large. In fact, a PDF app was at the top of that store, and some other services like WhatsApp and PayPal were trending as well. But one notable trending Android app yesterday, Move to iOS. That's Apple's app it has on Android that helps you move your Android data over to a new iPhone. That was in the top 40, guys.
Huh. Maybe because we don't have a good sense of Apple's own products and how they do, right, in the holiday season, whether it's iPhones or the watch.
Yeah, especially the watch.
Like
the watch app is already comes pre-installed on the phone, so it's hard to tell. I'm going to guess if a lot of Garmin's and Oura rings were sold and on sale, you can bet Apple Watch is there as well. Another one that stuck out to me, Sarah, and you might know this because I know you have young kids. Tony's. Are you familiar with that one?
No.
Tony's, it's this. It was ranked number 2 at one point yesterday, or 2 or 3 in the App Store. This is a like a smart speaker for kids, and you put these little figurines on top, and it tells them a story. It's like a modern age, like Teddy Ruxpin.
Parents. So I have a young kid too, even though I'm a little bit older.
Yeah, I don't think they're in the Tony's group, but I thought that was a surprise one that snuck up on me. But a lot of parents of young kids I know were into it too.
You don't have to parent anymore. You can just literally do the app that Steve talked about, the Tonys.
Yeah.
Send them off into the corner.
Do you use this?
No, I don't even know what it is. But now that I'm old, and apparently, and
we'll get one for you.
You have young kids. My kid's like a year older than yours.
I try to read to them.